Lots of big things are happening at Augusta Tech. So many things. They're calling it the Big Five. We're talking about the patch, the auto technology body shop, the nursing building, the advanced manufacturing building, and soon to be announced entrepreneurship program. And they're all brand new or in the works at Augusta Tech right now. Hallie Turner went to the nursing building to see how that program will help with a health care shortage.
One of the interactive programs with Augusta Tech is a nursing partnership that started this year right here with Piedmont Hospital. One veteran says when he decided to go back to school, he never imagined his classroom would have a hospital bed in it.
Stephen is studying to be a radiology technician, but his college classroom isn't like the others.
Never imagined that I would be in a classroom that looked like this.
It's in a hospital with real radiology monitors, lights, see-through mannequins, and more.
Use these machines to take radiographic images of specific body parts. And here in this environment, we get to actually use the real equipment, the actual equipment that we'll be using when we graduate.
It's part of a bigger plan.
One of the things I think a lot of college students, college graduates have faced over probably the last 2 decades is that, you come out of college with a degree, credential, which is great, and then you apply for that first job, and what's the first question they ask? Well, do you have 2 years experience? And the answer is like, well, no.
Dr. Worrell says there's a need for hands-on training, which is why they've created interactive programs from nursing to automotive technology and repairs.
When our students graduate from the manufacturing facility, they can legitimately say, I worked in a manufacturing training facility. If they're coming out of healthcare, I worked in an actual hospital.
Stephen says he's already seeing a difference in the classroom.
Anakin Pamela is super helpful because we're able to see the anatomy just from looking at her. And ultimately, upon graduation, what we're hoping to achieve is that we'll be able to just look at everyone and see what we see when we see Pamela.
He says the hands-on experience keeps his sights set on the patient.
Down the hallways reminds us that that's what we're here for. This is what we're doing. We never lose sight that the focus is the patient.
So a lot happening there. Another thing to note, Piedmont Foundation raising more than $1 million to support nursing education. Dr. Worrell says any student who comes to Augusta Tech can have that education paid for, along with a guaranteed job at Piedmont Augusta if they choose that path.